Good morning on day 12 of the 2025 Camino Frances. Hey, going to Azafra today, pretty straightforward stage, 9.8 miles, so a little shorter than most. And today should be an awesome day. It's a beautiful sunny day, chilly out now, 43 degrees. However, it's going to warm up, so be nice to get in a little early today before the heat of the day. Songs, just focus on that for a second more. A couple of days ago, the rest day in Logroño, I had Here Comes the Sun, which actually turned out to be a great song for the day, kind of a new beginning as I've talked about, and really feeling good and in the game now. So that was a nice inflection point there, rest day and all, so feeling good. And then yesterday, going up the country, Canned Heat, several of you commented on that. Great song just to get out of the city, back in the country where water tastes like wine, or at least the wine here tastes like wine. But just a good song to get going. And today, continuing the theme with Thunderclap Newman, Something in the Air, and just be a fun song to walk across the countryside. So hopefully everybody's doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Buen Camino.
Because the river
Hey, gonna wrap it up today. Today has been a really good day and a very crazy day, which I'll explain here in a second. Uh, Good day in the sense it was a great day for a walk. You can see the blue sky behind me. Just a fabulously glorious day to walk across the Spanish countryside. Had a good walk, stopped in Najera, the first village, had a snack, looked around, and then continued on to Zafra. And it was miles and miles and miles of vineyards, and that's what you're going to see in the video. There was not a whole lot going on other than vineyards today, so that's what we got today. However, I also met up with Francie. She's from Germany. I had briefly met her once or twice before, however, ended up having a snack with her, and we ended up walking all the way into Zafra. And just incredible experience here on the Camino, meeting amazing people, getting to know them, walking with them. And so it was absolutely delightful to walk with her today. Just really made the day very, very special. And then the craziness, just really quickly, apparently all of Europe is out. We've not had power for hours, and the power just came on, yay. And internet is not on here yet, at least I can't get internet. And a good buddy of mine, my climbing partner, Jim, just texted me going, am I feeling the power outage as well? And yes, I was. Now I'm not. However, he's saying where he's at, it may last for days or weeks. So I have no idea what's going on. However, it has created havoc today. And I am very, very appreciative. I've got power back. I have charged my phone. Life, at least in Zafra, is pretty good right now. So crazy day. One of the things I wanted to share is kind of just what I am doing this year. Some of you have followed me the last couple of years, and thank you for that, so you'll know part of this story. I have wanted to do the Camino for years and years and years, decades, way before the movie, and had planned on walking the Camino in April 2020 as a retirement present to me. And COVID hit, obviously, so that stopped that. And so I punted and started focusing on April 2023. My sister said she wanted to come with me. We made a good plan. And my wife, Vicky, thought we were out of our minds. No interest whatsoever. However, she had wanted to see the French chateau outside of Tour de France forever. A lifelong dream of hers ever since she was a little girl. And so what she was going to do is meet us in the Cathedral Plaza in Santiago, walk to Finisterre, Machia. She and I were going to go up to Tour de France to see the chateau and then head back home. So that was kind of sort of the plan. And so Janice, my sister, and I started, and unfortunately within just a few days we found out that Vicky was diagnosed with late stage pancreatic cancer, given 3 to 6 months to live, nothing that could be done. It was way too far along. And so obviously we pivoted. I left the Camino, took a train from Burgos to Paris. Vicky got on a plane. I met her at the Paris airport, and we went to see her chateau in Tour de France, 9 chateaux over 3 days, including Chenonceau, which is the chateau that started it all. And we had talked about just traveling for 30 days since we had 3 to 6 months. And so we went on to Annecy, France. She very much wanted to see the French Alps. And then heading down to Avignon in southern France, she was just out of gas. It ended up passing in Avignon to crash so fast, we couldn't even get back to the States. So last year I came back to walk the Camino and walk from Saint-Jean
to Santiago, it was truly a transformative experience. Those of you who shared the experience with me obviously understand some of that. Lots of emotion, just an incredible, just unbelievably incredible journey. And no plug here, it is on YouTube, no pressure. However, if you do want to watch it, it is there. And then after Santiago, I went to Portugal, met up with Janice, my sister, and some friends, walked the Portuguese Camino back to Santiago. And great experience. However, I have not achieved my original goal, which was to go from Saint Jean to Santiago to Finisterre to Mexia. So I am back this year to do that. And unfortunately, because of the vampire bugs in Paris that I acquired, and I am competing with the church bell here, I ended up spending multiple days in Saint Jean to get all of that squared away, kill the bugs, heal me, make sure I don't infect anyone else. And so technically, I am not going to do that. Technically, I missed walking to Roncesvalles, Zubiri, and Pamplona 3 stages. However, because of the pain and suffering that I had to deal with, and the fact that I have walked those 2 stages twice in the last 2 years, I'm giving myself a pass. It just is. We have a saying over here that everybody walks their own Camino, and that was my Camino this year, dealing with that. And so based on, again, what I was dealing with, pain and suffering, I'm giving myself a pass, and I'm on track here. So fingers crossed, everything will continue to work towards the plan, and I'll get to walk to Santiago and then on to Finisterre and to Mexia. So kind of why I'm here, what I'm dealing with. Incredible year last year, tough, a lot of emotion, a lot of processing. And this year, really enjoying just trying to get that original goal done. The other thing, kind of sort of behind the scenes, second reason, is just to see what walking the Camino is like without all of the emotion and processing I did last year. And it is really interesting. So I pretty much reached closure as much as humanly possible last year, and am feeling in a really good space still. And so this year, coming back, all of the memories bubbling up are Camino memories. Oh, I remember that bridge. Oh yeah, that sculpture. Oh, the church is amazing. And everything that I'm experiencing really is Camino related. And it is almost like coming home. It's incredible. I'm seeing all of these things that are just like old friends, just enveloping me and loving me. And it's really, really good to be back on the Camino. Just really like coming home, and just so good for my soul. So a lot of emotion there, obviously. And so today was a good day, all kind of coming together. And yeah, so give you a little background. Life is good here. Hope you're doing well, and buen camino.